Ulysses dies at dawn. At least that's the word on the street from those what saw what went down at Calypso's. Now listen up, because we've got a labyrinthine twisted task of a tale to tell, and if you don't keep up, you might get lost. First, to understand how this all goes down, you've got to know a little about the planet we're talking of. See, on this planet there was a city, Grimald City, the sort of place rain beats down like coffin nails, and the air wafts with a cigarette stench of betrayal. My kind of town. Now, this city, Grimald City, it starts to grow, and when it meets with other towns, other cities, it takes them into itself, absorbs them until soon there's no land left. So, the city spreads outwards into the sky, and when there is no sky left, it burrows inwards, like a cancer into the bowels of the planet, and eventually there is nothing but the city. And so generations live and generations die in the warrens and the tunnels and even the lower levels of the surface, and they never see the sun. And it's one of those deepest, most secret of these tunnels that we meet our hero. Goes by the name of Ulysses. Currently beaten, battered, bloody, unbowed, spits out a mouthful of teeth in disdain and looks up to see four of the meanest bastards of the meanest streets, the meanest pots of the city, all immaculately turned out in pinstripes. We'll call them the Suits. You might ask how we came to such a pass. I know Ulysses is. Well, it started in a bar, as these things so often do. Calypso's, a rundown old gin joint, pays its money to Dionysus. Our hero slumped over a bottle of whiskey, trying to drown enough sorrows to choke a horse. And one horse in particular. Deep in my cups and my whiskey, sometimes the screaming will cease. Free-falling tears full unnoticed, numbness my only release. Some soldiers will tell you that warfare is just one more title for hell. I wonder if devils get nightmares of all of their victims as well. Broken horses, staring and still broken horses, like all that I've killed. Broken horses, riding me down. Broken horses, broken horses. See, Ulysses the drunk was once Ulysses the soldier, and a high-ranking one too. So it was that they found themselves fighting at the siege of Ilium some 20 years ago. It was a brutal war of attrition against one of the best defended districts of the city. And it was a war that Ulysses the soldier was determined to win. After a decade of fighting, still their defenses held firm. Heartless and cunning and scheming, victory I would confirm. Offering peace and departing, we honored our valiant foes. The statue that I had designed them, sending a message of hope and broken horses. All that I built were broken horses, shattered by guilt. Broken horses, I can't outrun these broken horses. Broken horses. Ulysses proposed a solution. Peace and independence for Ilium, free from the city's clutches. Accords were drawn up, treaties were signed, and to commemorate the historic occasion, a vast statue was commissioned, honoring the district's history as famed breeders of horses, back when such beasts still existed. It was scanned for bioweapons, it was scanned for explosives, it was scanned for hidden soldiers. None were found, and the gift was accepted, and joy was unconfined. was not, however, scanned for a faint, almost inaudible signal being broadcast of Ulysses' own design, intended to gradually drive the listener to madness. Within a week, all in Ilium was ripping and rending and tearing in blood. When they finally opened the gates, there were none left alive. The war was over. Sometimes it's hard to remember, the city was not always here. Animals long since extinguished, roaming with nothing to fear. Once they were known as equestrians, and Ilium honored its past.